6-1 win for the Stars here tonight as they take down the Dubuque Fighting Saints with a victory here on the road at the Imon Arena. I'm Joe Norman, joined by the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo, for Coach's Comments, presented by Southside Auto Tech. And Rocky, another win on this road trip. You take down the Fighting Saints here tonight thanks to that blazing hot start. 3 goals in the opening 4:45. Certainly came out strong to begin this one to set the tone.
Yeah, the guys were determined to make a statement. And, certainly it's an interesting road trip with 3 games in 3 days in 3 different cities. And, the challenge that comes with that, obviously coming into the building of the Eastern Conference leading first-place Dubuque Fighting Saints is something that, is going to be a challenge right off the hop. And so for us to get in there early, pop a couple early and take a commanding lead, and then most importantly, just stick to that process, buy that identity all night long. We didn't change what we do. We played the right way. We played consistently for 60 minutes, and we got rewarded.
That continued even in the third period, leading by 5 goals. You could tell you were still pressing the issue. It was a complete performance start to finish.
And that was the objective coming in here tonight. We wanted to play a complete game. We wanted to play all over the ice. We wanted to win the middle of the ice. And, there's been no secret. I've been frustrated with our forecheck. And tonight's a perfect example of why I've been frustrated with our forecheck, because tonight it was outstanding. And so I know what we're capable of. And so when we don't do those things, it gets frustrating. And, you have to demand accountability to the room and to the guys, but they need to demand accountability within themselves. And I think they did that tonight, and that's why they had so much fun and got a big win.
4 different skaters were a +4 in this one, including all 3 members of your third line. They got the start tonight, and they set the tone throughout tonight. Bruno Egan, Gio DeJulian, and Dashiell Oliver all really contributing in huge ways.
Yeah, and Bruno had 2 breakaways on top of it that he earned both of them from hard work. First one, he blocks a puck and gets a breakaway. The second one, he causes a turnover and gets a breakaway. So, I'm really proud of that line. And listen, if that's our third line, we're pretty darn good. And they're not a third line, obviously. And I think that's what makes this team special is, we've got 15 forwards, and all 15 forwards can play. And, you look at the circumstance that we have tonight with 5D, and most teams would probably stress about that. But, I was talking to a friend before the game, and I said, well, it'll be interesting. We only have 5D dressed. He goes, 5's fine as long as you have the right 5. And obviously those 5 are all great, and they were able to just kind of, they're playing both sides. Righties are playing left, lefties are playing right. Like, you got 2 righties out at once, you got 2 lefties out at once. It doesn't matter. They just, they managed to do the things that needed to be done, and I thought we defended really, really well. We broke pucks out well, and we didn't give them a whole lot of opportunity aside from a couple mistakes we made early on in the game.
Yeah, 5 defensemen was all you needed here tonight. Like you said, playing with that early lead certainly helped in that regard. Talk to me about just the comfortability for them maybe that had to be after that early lead. Not that you're taking the foot off the gas, because that never happened, but it's a different type of game once you're leading 3-0 5 minutes in.
Yeah, but the thing is that 3-0 to 3-1 lead is a completely different dynamic. And so when you have that 3-0 lead, you're pushing for 4, because 4 makes the whole thing feel different. And so I was surprised they didn't take their goalie after 3, quite honestly. And then I was surprised they didn't take him after 6. But, I think he just wanted to let him get to the intermission at that point. But, 3-0 is that lead that if you get complacent, it evaporates very quickly. And so our guys stayed humble today, and they stayed on it, and we didn't give them a chance to get back in the game.
8 straight wins, 3rd game of the road trip coming up tomorrow. Looking forward to that one here. It's kind of the way this team is right now. We're almost just, hey, let's bring on the next one with the way we're playing right now.
Yeah, it's whatever the schedule dictates, and it dictates we're going to Sioux City tomorrow, which is a challenge. We're staying here in Dubuque tonight. We've got a long drive tomorrow morning, and it's a mental thing. It's a will thing, obviously, and they had the fortunate break of being able to play at home tonight. But no excuses from this group. We'll be ready to play tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes.
Looking forward to some matinee hockey tomorrow. Rocky, thank you for the time. Congrats on the win. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks, Joel.
That's the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo, and this was Coach's Comments presented by Southside Auto Tech.